Dear friends, my name is Dr. Roshan Lakho. I am family physician and skills specialist. Today we will talk about some problem in young ladies during their reproductive age. These women, some they develop obesity, problems with the menstrual periods, and on the face a lot of hairs and acne and some bumps and lumps on the face, which is called acne, and some hairs like male on the face. These ladies are very young and they are in their reproductive phase, and these develop this problem. That is why they become infertility. They develop the problems of infertility. Today my topic is this. We will talk about this, why it happens, how you will diagnose this, and how you will overcome it, how you will treat it. So, dear friends, hope you will, especially my sister ladies who are have some this problem, they should listen this carefully. This my lecture, and they will get benefit from this. So, what happens in this? This is called PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, because the ovaries, these are the reproductive organs of the female, like testicles are the reproductive organs of male. So sometimes these, when they are in the reproductive phase, this ovaries, they release the ovum by the formation of one cyst on their surface. From this the ovum is released, and spermatozoa is released from the male, and they meet and they make the conception, that is fetus formation. Now this there is some problem with the kidneys. There is a hormone called androgen, so they produce more androgen. Due to androgen, they develop lot of cysts, and these all cysts, they uh, cause problem with the release of ovum. So they will develop this infertility, and the problem is that when there be more androgen release like male, they develop male problems like hairs on the face. They develop lot of they develop this the bump lumps on the, which is called acne, and they develop also obesity. So these problems they develop and they become infertile, and there is a lot of problems with these ladies. So what happens? What are the risk factors? Why these develop in some women? Some women, they say in the worldwide 5 to 15% young women have this problem. 5 to 15%. It is a very big percent. The number one risk factor is genetics. They have genetic problem from the mother, have same problem, sisters have this is genes. So we cannot do anything for this. Then there's other factor is obesity. Initially they are obese due to some reasons. Maybe they're taking more carbohydrates, more diet, more calories, less exertion, and they take a lot of junky foods. They become obese, and they cause is a risk factor to develop this disease. Then some babies who are large, when they take birth, they are large in size or they are small in size according to their age in the womb of mother. So these also have the chances of developing this disease. Then there are some ladies who have lot of androgens and they are pregnant. This androgen is exposed to the fetus, and these babies which is born, they develop this problem. Then there is some one drug called valproic acid. This drug is taken by the people who have epilepsy and or seizures. They take this usually. This is the side effect of this can cause the problem of this disease. So I told you what will be the features, clinical features. I told you there will be menstrual irregularities. These women have oligomenorrhea, means less menses, coming 2 3 months after 6 months, or if coming very very small bleeding, and for 1 2 days then finish, or they may have amenorrhea, means no menses at all. So are the some women I forget to tell you who have early menses during early life in 11 12 years. This there are also chances of developing this disease. Now what happens? The main cause of this developing acne, bumps, lumps, and hair, it is due to androgens. I told you before. So, dear friends, and they also develop these, polycysts over the ovaries. If you go for ultrasound, especially intravaginal ultrasound, it will show a lot of cysts on the ovaries, which is also a diagnostic feature that this woman, when the female has these features, obesity, menstrual problems, acne, then we advise them for ultrasound, and this shows a lot of cysts on them, and this helps in the diagnosis. And other diagnostics we will do for hormones. We will do follicular stimulating hormone, LH hormone, gonadotropin hormone. This is for doctors. They will investigate and they will confirm your diagnosis. But clinically, you can judge it that this is a problem, and these women will be infertile. There will be infertility mostly, and there are some what are the there are some other diseases which can be like present like PCOS. What are these? We have to exclude them. Some other disease like maybe patient may be pregnant, so we have to do the urine or blood test for pregnancy, that is called human gonadotropin hormone, HCG. And if she is pregnant, she may be amenorrheic due to pregnancy. Or other cause, maybe she is taking some medication, can cause this menstrual irregularities and acne and this. Some women who are players or who are going in a sport, they take androgen steroids, they can develop this. Or some people who are psychiatric, they take dopamine antagonist or schizophrenia like this. Some women may have thyroid problems, hypo or hypothyroid. This can also affect the menstruations and can become obese, and especially hypothyroidic women can develop these problems and hair problems and this. Then there is some, increased prolactin hormone in the body due to tumors in the brain or some, drugs which are called dopamine antagonists like psychiatric drugs and this drugs for vomiting and this. These can cause increased prolactin, and case in prolactin can cause menstrual problems. So it can mimic the PCOS. Then there is other some maybe some increased androgen production due to some tumors or this. But now this PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, here also there is increased androgen, but this is functional. This is functional problem in the kidneys. So this is not any tumor or anything that we can remove and we treat the condition. So dear friends, now we have to go see. So I told you about the diagnosis. Now we see how to treat this condition. Now you have signs, symptoms, clinical features, and doctor has done your hormones and ultrasound, and he told you have PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, no other problem. Other diseases are excluded, which I told you: thyroid problems, drugs problems, some tumor problems. So now how you will treat? Now there are two categories of women. So the one who want pregnancy, the other women they don't want pregnancy. So treatment is different for both. So those who want pregnancy, for this, number one thing you have to take care of how you treat those who don't want pregnancy. Those who don't want pregnancy, how you will treat them? Number one is diet. Don't take less carbohydrates, all sugary foods and junks. These causes weight gain. So you have to take diet and do the exercise, and especially stop the smoking and do exercise so that you can decrease your weight. If you decrease 5 to 10% of your weight, it will be more beneficial for you. After that, you have to take the oral contraceptive pills, because in these polycystic ovary syndrome there is a lot of estrogen in the body because of there is failure of ovulation. When there is a failure of ovulation, the progesterone is not produced, only estrogen is coming from the kidneys. So there is a lot of estrogen. So this we have to counter it, and we give the oral contraceptive pills which will give both the hormones and regulate your menses, also improve your acne, also improve your hairs, and this will also increase the chances of fertility. So we give advice oral contraceptive, but these women, they don't want pregnancy. So this oral contraceptive, they will not improve the fertility. Sorry for that. This will prevent the pregnancy on the other end. So treat the condition and prevent the pregnancy. But if there is no improvement, then we also give some drugs, which are anti-androgenic drugs. These are called finasteride, spironolactone. There is a cream called eflornithine. Eflornithine cream we apply locally, topically for hairs on the face. And sometimes we gonadotropin releasing antagonist also we use. So these drugs we can also use for those women who are resistant to the oral contraceptive pills. They are not responding. Then we go with these drugs. Otherwise, the diet and oral contraceptive is the best for these women. And sometimes we also give them metformin. This is very good drug, metformin, because these women have many chances of developing diabetes because of obesity and this. So they develop diabetic intolerance. So they become impaired glucose tolerance test. Impaired glucose tolerance test means that sugar is between 100 to 126 during fasting. This is impaired. But if it is 126 or more, it means she is diabetic. So this metformin we give it, it decreases the weight, it treats the diabetes. Also, it will improve your this patient's hair, acne, everything. So they are very helpful. Now, other end, now the women who want to become pregnant and they have PCOS, now they come to the doctor. What doctor will do? Same weight, diet same, and weight reduction, exercise they have to do. And the doctor also they give them some drugs which increases the ovulation so that the egg is released and they become fertile. So we give them clomiphene medicine, and also there is other medicine called letrozole. Letrozole also we give for increasing the ovulation. Sometimes we mix both drugs, both we give both, which is more effective. And along with this, we also continue metformin for these women. When they become pregnant, then we stop the metformin because it can cause some teratogenic effects. So, Baki, you have to do all the diet, the same exercise, reduce your weight, and control. Don't take more carbohydrates and take low calorie diets so that you can improve your weight 5 to 10%. All these things, then you can pass your good life and you can become fertile, and you can also avoid the complications. Like I told you, it can cause diabetes and some metabolic problems, like increase lipids, increase BP, increase central obesity. They have big tummy. So these problems you can also avoid and you become fertile also. So this is, my friends, this is about the polycystic ovary syndrome, especially the young women or in a reproductive age, how you will diagnose, how you will treat. Thank you very much.